Hi, my name is Tiago Duarte and welcome to another video tutorial here at Daily Beats. In today's video I'm going to explore a little bit some of my new plugins, especially the Loom from Air, and I'm going to create a very futuristic kind of I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I will try to give you examples. It's like the drum bass and the EDM kind of sounds, those really electronic sounds. It's hard to explain, but I will try to do, and you will listen what I mean. And before we start, I would like to ask you to subscribe and activate the notifications so that you know when we upload new videos. And if you have any questions or suggestions, just leave a comment below. Also, if you'd like to support this channel, consider buying one of our products at dailybeats.pt or becoming a premium and or exclusive member. And you will have access to the exclusive videos where I show a little bit about sound design, mixing, mastering, and everything related to music production, music theory, everything. And you will also have access to the project files from these tutorials. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and do, again, you know that I produce mainly hip-hop, so I will stick with that. So let's use Loom, which is an addictive synth. And this is basically the combination of several sine waves and creates sounds like this. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with basses. You see what I mean, like these sounds. I think I'm going to use this as a bass. A very electronic sound beat. So let's go ahead and now grab another Loom, and let's use this, and let's try to grab another preset here. Let's try wobbles. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I like this one. Let's try another one, and let's see what we can get from this one. Let's see poly what this has. Maybe we can put this on a higher octave. Okay, I like this. So let's go ahead now and start making something. So the first thing I'm going to do is maybe start with this kind of bell. So let me maybe start here. Okay, I like this. Let's copy it, duplicate it, and now let's make a different. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't know. Let's maybe move this down. Maybe add here, instead of being just like this, we can go ahead and move this to 1.5 steps or step and do something like this. This will be a little bit faster. I think it's too much. So let's go ahead and manually adjust this. So let's click on Alt and grab the notes. Okay, I like this. And now I have to do the same for this C here and maybe this sharp here. Okay, I like it. It gives a nice groove here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and bring this to the mixer. Now let's see here the bass. Okay, let's go ahead to step again and let's make this the actual note. So this is G like this, and then we have C again. So let me see if some extra notes here fit. Okay, let's see if this fits. Okay, so maybe, let me see, we have this one and then we have G again, so something like this. Okay, I like this. Now let's go ahead and bring everything up 1 octave or 2 actually, and let's see. Instead of doing this, let me see if I can just copy these notes here like this. Oops. Let's select everything and bring this down. Now we can bring this down 2 octaves. Okay, let's bring the bass down. Oops, this is not actually the bass, this is the bass. And now let's see. I don't think this one fits. Maybe. Very low. Okay, let me move this to the left, maybe, and this to the right. Okay. Now let's go ahead and grab some drums. I like this crash. This is from Drum Kit 2, by the way. Okay, oops, I think okay, it's okay. Now let's see what we have here in terms of kicks. In terms of kicks and snares, I'm going to Packs, drums from Mode Audio, and let's see what we have here. I want a very heavy kick. Maybe. Let me see if this sounds nice. Oops. Okay, again. Pretty much the same pattern. Okay, like here. me see if this one fits nice. Lee. I like the clickiness of this one here. So maybe what I'm going to do is to apply a high pass filter directly here on the sampler. Okay, so now we have to close the high pass filter. We can even add some resonance. Okay, and now we can have the combination of both. So let me bring this down a little bit. Okay, so now we can put this on the mixer. And by the way, let me grab here a limiter so that you can listen better to the beat. Okay, without the compression for now, just to bring the volume up. Okay, for the bass, I think I'm going to apply a low pass filter because I don't like too much the high frequencies of the bass. Okay, much better. Okay, so now I can grab some snares. Let's see what we have here in terms of snares. Okay, let's use this one for now and let's see. I like this pattern, so let me copy it, duplicate it with Shift. Here we can do a little bit of a snare roll. Okay, here now a more intensive snare roll, and let's change here the velocity. Okay, I like this, and now we can do. Okay, so now I think here I have a kick, so maybe I can do something like this, and again here. Okay, I like this. So this on channel 6. Maybe I can add this one here. Let me copy this over. Okay, so I will use this one here just as a reinforcement for the actual, not the actual, but the snares itself. So this may be not in the correct place here. Okay, so let's see. And yeah, okay, here, 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 and another one here. Okay, so let's bring this to channel 6 and this to channel 6 also. Let me bring down the snare that makes the bounce, and we can also add a little bit of swing. Just a little bit so that it doesn't sound very, I don't know, unnatural. So let's try with this one. Not try, let's rename everything. So this is synth. Oops. This here is the wobble. I don't know, I will call it effects. This is the kick, this is the snare. Let's bring everything to the mix. Here, okay, let me put the amp bigger. Oops. Okay, and now I think I want to change here the bass. So maybe I will use a different synth for the bass. So let's use Vacuum Pro, which is also a very nice synth for basses. And let's see what we have here. Basses. And we have a lot of basses. Maybe let me bring this one octave up. Okay. I like this. Let me bring one octave up. Let me put here another note, just to give a little bit of bounce, and also here. Here, like this, and another here. Maybe here. Actually, this can go like here. Let's see. Let me try another one. Maybe let me try arpeggio. Let's see. Let me see. Leads bright. I like this one. Okay, so now let me try. Okay, so we had the low pass filter, which was removing a lot of the frequencies. So yeah, that's why I was thinking. It was strange because I was not listening to the sounds itself. It was always pretty much the same, and it was not making too much sense. I think I like this one here, except for the transients. Nice. Maybe instead of applying a high pass filter, maybe a shelf to remove a little bit of the high frequencies and apply a low pass filter. Okay, nice. So now let's add some reverb, a lot of reverb. I think it's okay. So now I have to find the bass. So this is lead, this is effects, and this one is what is this one? This is the synth, maybe. I think so. 3, yeah, this is the synth. Okay, so now let's see what we have here. Let me grab another instance of the Vacuum Pro. because this has some really nice and heavy basses. Let me start with the I like this already. So 7 here. Let me bring 1 octave down. I like this, very hard. Okay, so let's see. So I will leave it just like this. Oops, like this. Let me move to the step mode. And here I have to see what kind of notes did I used. It's getting a little bit confused here, confusing actually. So I think I used this one, this one, this one. So this I will extend, this one and this one. So let me bring these ones down. Oops, like this, and let's use a C again. Let's see if this sounds nice. Maybe 1 octave up. Okay, I like this. We can even go one step further and add a 3x oscillator in a oscillator, just with no. Okay, so with these 2 oscillators turned off, no volume at the output, and this one here like this. Okay, and we can copy this and paste it. Let's bring this to 8. And as you can see, or listen, this is very low frequency, and when we add this, let me bring this one here again also. Okay, so let me take out the sub bass. You notice here, and you can watch it here, you see that this is the frequency, the C frequency here of the sine wave, and if I take it off, we lose a little bit of strength here in the low bass. So this is sub bass, and this can be tricky to mix, and one tip that I give you is to keep it low. It's there, and that's what matters. So now let's go ahead and create here a auxiliary reverb, aux reverb. Let's use, I will use ERL full steady, but you can use convolver also. The idea is to use a convolution reverb. Okay, so let's use plate, and let's listen just to the reverb. You can see that we have a lot of low end, and I just want the middle part and the high part. So what I'm going to do is to apply a Fidelity EQ and apply a high pass filter. And here now this gives the beat a really nice depth, and it tells our brain that, or it tricks our brain to perceive as this beat was created in this environment, in this with this reverb here, if that makes sense. So let's put it just a little bit, and now I can take it off. It makes it a little bit more, it makes the snare have a little bit more tail, and also all the sounds. Okay, so let's bring down the bass also. Okay, so what else can we add here? Let me put the lead. This is not the bass, this is the lead. This is the bass, and this is the sub bass. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab some hi-hats. We still have the crashes. Okay, let me bring the crashes to the mixer, so 9 and 10, and let's bring them down a lot, and let's add them here. I want to add the first crash here at the beginning, not the second crash, or this one here. I want to add it right at the snare, so right here, and also I don't know in which key I am. Okay, so it is like this. And the first crash, or this 16 crash, I want to add it just at the beginning of the loop. So let's listen. Let's also bring these two crashes to the mix. Oops. Route to this track only. This is crash 1 and this is crash 2. Okay, so now let's grab some hi-hats. Like this. Okay, so this one will be fill each 4 steps. Okay, like this. Let's bring this one also. This is the hi-hat. It will be 1, but it's okay. We can add it here to the mixer also. Not the mixer, the mix. So this is 12. So maybe I want to add them here, like the half steps. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to copy these ones here, clicking on enabling this green rectangle, clicking in Control-C, and here selecting this one here and Control-V. But now I want to shift them over to 2 steps, and to do that I can click Control and Shift at the same time, and with the right arrow, and click twice, 1 and 2, and this will shift all the notes to the right. So let's see, let's listen and bring this one down a little bit and route to this track only. So this is hi-hat 2. Okay, so now we have everything. I think I can delete this one because I'm not using. Let me listen to it. No, I don't want it. Okay, so now it's time to separate everything by patterns. So what I'm going to do, so that we can bring everything here to the playlist and create a composition. So what I'm going to do is select these ones here and click once and move the mouse down, and now with Shift holded I will select these 2 here, the basses, and I will click Control X, and I'm going to a new pattern, pattern 2, and now I'm going to click Control V to paste it. And now I can take these 2, Control X, call or click F4, and this makes it's 2 steps in one. So this creates a new pattern. This moves us to a new pattern and gives us this pattern 3 name dialog. And here we can do bass and Control V, and we have everything together now. And here we have these instruments already named. So what we can do is go here, right click, split by channel, and this will separate every single instrument by channel. And now we can just go ahead and bring this to the mixer, to the playlist, like this, and also the pattern 1. And if we take off or switch from pattern to song mode, we now see the triangle, and we now have everything here playing. So the next step will be to take out the crashes and the hi-hats. Control X, and these are the drums. Okay, so now we can go ahead again and hit F4 and call these hi-hats. Take here the crashes, Control X, F4, crash, Control V. And now we have the hi-hats and also the crash. So now what I'm going to do is to move these three patterns. Instead of doing like this, selecting, bringing down, selecting everything and bringing up, you can simply, so what I'm going to do is to do the reverse. You can simply organize your tracks like this. You can click Shift and with the mouse pointer right here on the track that you want to move, Shift and scroll with the mouse wheel, and you will move your tracks over. And this is what I want to do. Okay, so this is lead, effects, synth, and bass. Maybe I can put the lead here. And let's see, let's do here a small composition. Okay, like this. Maybe I don't need this one here. And what we have here, we have 2 bars. And if you are used to these tutorials, you will know what I'm doing. This is 2 bars for the chorus. This is 4, not 2, it's 8 bars. It's 2 blocks of 4 bars. That's what I meant. And here we have 4 blocks of 4 bars, which means 16 bars. And here at the beginning, I will have 4 bars for the intro. So let's take out the lead, the bass, and just leave maybe the synth. Let's see, and the crash. Okay, so no lead here for the verse, and also no effects. So now here for the second part, I can maybe start without the hi-hats and do something like this. And here in this part we can maybe just have the bass and the effects. Let's see if this sounds nice. Yeah, sounds nice. Okay, and here in this one we will have everything because it's the chorus. Okay, let's see if it sounds nice. Okay, I think it's nice. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I think it's a cool beat, and it makes the purpose of this tutorial, which is for me to explore a little bit of the new plugins that I bought from here. And if you go here, you can see that I have this organ, hybrid I already had, loom, mini grand, the riser, vacuum, and velvet. And there are some that I still have to install that I didn't have the time yet to install, and they are really nice. So that's it. I think we can say this beat is finished. I like it. It's again, it's not what I really had in mind. I had a more like electronic vibe in mind, but it's okay. I think it's every time you experiment with the new plugins, you might not get what you want. You have to have a lot of experience with the plugins that you are working with to really extract the sound that you want, and that's okay too. So that's it, guys. If you are new here to this channel, consider subscribing and activate the notifications so that you know when we upload new videos. And if you have any questions or suggestions, just leave a comment below. And if you like to support this channel, consider buying one of our products at dailybeats.pt or becoming a premium or exclusive member, and you will have access to the video where I mix and master this beat, and you will also have access to these project files. So that's it, guys. My name is Tiago Duarte, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.